I'm excited. I've just taken delivery of the latest Pocket Operator case from Beatmakers Boutique. Okay, so for the uninitiated, this is a Pocket Operator. It looks like a tiny little calculator, but it's actually quite sophisticated considering how much of it there is. Synthesizer. There's a range of different ones that you can get that do various different things. This one is the PO20 Arcade. It plays kind of, as you might expect, sort of arcadey chiptune kind of music. So if I set this one off now, and it's got like a cool kind of chord drone on it as well. You can change up the BPM. And you can run various different effects and things like that with it. They're cool. They're a lot of fun. But with them having these little tactile buttons on the surface, it does make them, they kind of, if you're playing for long periods of time, you're sometimes going to end up wanting something a bit more comfortable. You end up with these little circular divots in your thumbs. But they are a really cool piece of kit. Like, it's just one single PCB with buttons on top, and you've got the screen, and everything that it you know, everything clever that it does is behind the screen there. And you've got audio in, audio out, and you've got 2 AAA batteries, and that is it. It's awesome. And since I got into them, I kind of became obsessed with getting cases for them, 3D printed lots. So I've got this one here, and in fact what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the Pocket Operator out of this case, which is it's just been FDM 3D printed. It's got little light guides in there, so when you are pressing the buttons they will light up, which is kind of cool. But like, trust me, these cases from Beatmakers Boutique feel like so much more of a premium product. They are phenomenal. So let's just compare. Like, on its own, fine. With the 3D printed case, if a little rattly, great. But this is the last one I got from Beatmakers Boutique. This was when they did a limited edition case. They come in these cool little plastic pop open shells with like padded inserts. They're like I say, really, really premium. And the last one I got was the SPO-XS DiBiase edition in this kind of cool orange and green colorway. And as I say, compared to using them on their own or with the 3D printed shells, like, this is really, really cool. And it's got like a kind of a silicone base. So it sits on a flat surface really well, or it's comfortable to hold. It's a hard plastic upper surface, and you've also got these silicone buttons. And not only that, you know that we've got like the little LEDs on here that light up. You know, I printed the light guides so that you can see the light here. With these, the light actually lights up on the whole. Try and get it in the right angle. There we go. So you can see all of those light up there. So as a unit, I love these. I think that they're awesome, and as a company, like, they keep releasing these cool things, so I am happy to support Beatmakers Boutique. And when they announced the latest limited edition of the SPO-XS, I could not resist. So that's what I've got here. So let's just open this up and take a look. I've got my scissors at the ready. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing it in the flesh. Again, comes in these cases, which are really high quality. Got the little BMB sticker on it. And inside, let's take a look. So this is like a all really nice sort of monochrome edition, okay? And you'll see it's got like the little baker's hat symbol on there, okay? Because it's the Baker's Club edition. And I think it's going to look really cool with a Pocket Operator inside. You also get the 2 little knobs for going on these dials here, and instructions of how to assemble it. on the inside of the case. So yeah, you've got the sort of foam insert for putting it inside and these bits. Now, one of the things I had a bit of an issue with on some of the cases from Beatmaker's Boutique is that you had to snap off this hanger. Now, to many people that wouldn't matter, but to me it kind of makes up part of the aesthetic of these pocket operators. It's part of their charm, and having to snap them off was just heartbreaking. So they've got the option now where you can have it like this. So this one had already been snapped off, but you see where there's like the little slot there, so you can actually feed it through. So it's a bit like on my 3D printed one. You can have the tab passing through if you want. So you've got the option, which is great. So in terms of how these actually fit together, you've got the hard upper shell, and then the lower shell is like a silicone, and then you've got the buttons that go in. It also comes with a cool sticker. More about the sticker in a bit. So this is our silicone base. Okay, these are our buttons, which go just in the front shell like that. Okay, and we are going to have to take out the pocket operator from here to put it in there. So these open up fairly easily. You just unhook the plastic bit at the top. Important to keep it this way because of all of the buttons. And then I'll just take my PO Arcade, drop that one in, put back on, and that one's good to use, just exactly the same as before. But this one, so you can see on the back here, it's got the little Mega Man etching on there. So this is the Pocket Operator Mega Man edition, and this plays like all sorts of cool tunes. It's like a good little composing one, and you've also got the glide, so you can get your notes to glide up or down or just up or just down. So you can go like, it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to bore you senseless by messing around with it because we're going to put it in this case. So 1, install rubber pads into the top half of the case. 2, place your pocket operator inside the lower half of the case. So it might allow us to get the hook in there, I don't know. I'll put the tab through the top. Just carefully wiggle that through, get that to sit in place. Yeah, it seems to accommodate it with the stand, but I could be wrong. We'll soon find out, won't we? And then you flip it over, put the two parts together. And there is a little bit of resistance there. So that might be down to the... oh no, I just needed to get it all aligned. That holds together absolutely fine. And yeah, here we are. We are all done. So you can see as I'm pressing the buttons, they are lighting up. I should really have programmed a tune to play you on it. But anyway, that is the Baker's Club. I love the minimalism of it. Just popped apart a little there. There we go. That's secured in place now. Yeah, the minimalism of it after the DiBiase edition, I think both of these look absolutely awesome. So I mentioned the sticker before. Also, like, you get the little knobs with it, but with this one having the white dials, it's kind of cool without those knobs on anyway, isn't it? We'll just get those out of this little case here. Warm again in the shed today. And pop those on the top. So we'll just turn both of them all the way to the left. Get the little indicator on the lower left there and there. And then we've got our little dials in place there. So you can do cool stuff with those too. So our sticker, I have a number of these things, and with them being in the case, I didn't necessarily want to check every single time which one was in which case. So what I tend to do with my stickers is I put them on the back of the case like I've done here with the sticker from the DiBiase one, and I will do the same on this one. Slightly different case this time. It's had like a glossy texture on the other ones I've got. This one's got like a matte finish. Both, I don't know, I think I prefer the matte finish actually. Let's just try and get this peeled if I can, and get that one on the back so we will know which one is in which case once more. So just stick it on the back there like that, and I know what is in there, and open up my case, pop my instructions just beneath the foam there, just because I like to keep everything that was with it. The other thing I've thought is you can have this either way up, and it feels more like that's the top because of the little hooks. And as I've kept my tab this time, like I say, it doesn't really matter. On that one without, it feels pretty good, but on this one it just means that you don't have to snap them off. So that will now sit inside its case, close up, and there we go. Another brilliant case from Beatmakers Boutique. For those of you expecting an update on the Analog Pocket, I have been playing it constantly all week. I've still got more tests I want to do. I'm really enjoying it. I've found some things that are fantastic about it, some things not as impressed with. So I am working on putting together a video. Hopefully by the end of next week, early weekend, I'll have that one ready for posting on the channel. But for now, seeing as this awesome little case turned up today, I thought I'm going to have to share that with you anyway. So yet another fantastic case from Beatmakers Boutique. They are kind of expensive. First time I bought one, I thought I was maybe paying over the odds, but when I received it and I checked out the quality of it, like, it feels worth every penny, particularly because it takes the pocket operator from feeling like a novelty little gadget to a proper piece of serious equipment. It's a really, really cool thing. This particular one, the Bakers Club edition, I checked before on the website, it is sold out. It's been up for pre-order for a while, but it pretty much sold out before it came out. They do limited releases every now and again, so if you follow them on their socials, you might be able to catch the next one. However, I also checked the stock on the website, and they've got lots of their other cases currently in stock. Loads of cool stuff to look at, including the original SPO XS with the metallic finish. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. And if you want to know a little bit more about their other cases, I have made a video before. In fact, I'll link it up here for you to go and watch now if you want to check it out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.